Hi everybody, Dr. Scott Keller coming from Synergy Chiropractic. Today we're going to continue on with some mobility and stability work. This week we're going to focus on some lacrosse ball release of the posterior shin here. So if any of you guys have ever had shin splints on the back side here, this would be a great exercise for you to do in addition to foam rolling is always a good thing on the calf muscles, but sometimes you just can't get deep enough. There's a lot of deep calf muscles that sometimes you can get to a little better with the lacrosse ball. Other problems you might have, I mean, with the plyometric work, if you're doing a lot of box jumps, double unders, all those kind of things, you're really stressing a lot of this stuff on the back side of the shin here. So this will be a great mobility exercise for you. We're going to pair it with a stability exercise with the tripod of the foot again, okay? So first thing first, I'm going to sit right on the floor here. What you're going to do is take your lacrosse ball and just relax this leg here in this position. You're going to put that lacrosse ball on the back side of the tibia or the shin bone here and just kind of use your hand to push into that a little bit. Now you don't want to smash it too hard up against the bone to where it's super painful, but this is going to be tender and uncomfortable a little bit. What I like to do is I like to grab, if you have a big enough hand, is kind of grab my around with my thumb and my hand like I'm gripping my leg and almost kind of torque or twist that ball into those tissues a little bit. Once again, you have to have a big enough hand to be able to do that. Otherwise, you can just push. Okay, and what you're going to do is just work all the way from the medial malleolus, which is your bone right here, all the way up the back of the shin. Okay, you can go all the way up by the knee. Okay, the second thing you can do after you go through a round of that is start back at the bottom and do the same position, but hold it and then stretch the ankle and the toes up so they're in that position there. Relax, put the foot down, get the position, and up like that. Okay, you're just going to get a little bit of stretch and release all at the same time. So work your way up on this side, switch, and do that side. Should take you 30-45 seconds per side approximately. All right, the stability exercise for the day is going to be the tripod of the foot, just like we did last week where I had you get the tripod of the foot, lift your toes off the ground, and then we did the hip flexion and external rotation. Today we're going to work on, a lot of you have a goal of being able to do a full pistol. Well, we're going to work on that. A lot of that comes from stability in the bottom of the foot. So, same thing as last week. I'm going to have you start on 2 feet, lift all of your toes off of the ground, then you can get on one foot, make sure you get your balance first, and I'm just going to have you do quarter to half pistols if possible. So as low as you can go down without compromising, your knee going in or really swaying or leaning to one side. We want to stay really stable through our hips and our core. So let's see if I can do it today. So lift off the ground, get on this leg, and then I'm going to go down into a quarter to a half pistol and then back up. Okay? And I'm just going to challenge myself and go as low as I can, maintaining, not grabbing the ground with my toes. So my toes remain lifted the entire exercise. So just kind of go in your functional range and do 10 repetitions per side. Dr. Scott with Synergy. Give me a shout out if you have any questions. Scott@synergylincoln.com. Thanks.